This is the second part of my recap on Super Mario Terry's BFDIA viewer voting. Battle for Juman again, Episode 7. Infinity Alert! Episode 7 was released in July 1, 2024, and the thumbnail adds Puffball. The episode started off with a joke intro, but it was all because of Lewis. But it was also somehow because of a Mario reference. And for making a horrendous Cake and Steak intro, TV is sent to the Tiny Wizard Chamber. But he stole the key to the Walker of Losers, meaning a new Wizard Chamber will have to be built.
I ain't giving up. I ain't giving up. There's cake at stake, Lewis.
Last episode, Wobach had the worst time machine, so they're up for elimination. Terry doesn't reveal the number of likes, but Bomby, Quinny, Match, and Needle have the lowest number of likes. Side note, I talked with Terry about Jolton's number of likes, and Terry reveals that Jolton got 9 in episode 6. The rest of the likes are revealed, meaning Quinny and Match are tied with 7 likes, so we need a tiebreaker. Without doing a tiebreaker, Puffball Speaker Box gives the prize to Match, and it's to choose someone from another team. Match switches Jolton over to Free Smart. Bomby and Needle were the only ones who got 0 dislikes. The first contestant safe is Quinny, who got 1 dislike. Bungie also got 1 dislike, while Pink got 2. Match hoped for Nico to be eliminated, but she opened her fat lips, so Nico is safe with 4 dislikes, so now it's down to Match and Yellowface. This is Match's 3rd time in the bottom 2. Without revealing their total number of dislikes, Puffball Speaker Box eliminates Yellowface. And with that, the alliance stays for 1 more day. Even at the end of their elimination, Match and Yellowface's dislikes were never revealed. Since TV stole the key to the Walker of Losers, the 7th contest is to build a new loser chamber. But Freesmart arrives too late for Puffball to reveal the contest to them, so Freesmart is screwed over. Side note, Terry revealed that Match got 9 dislikes and Yellowface got 12 dislikes. Wobach made a fancy restaurant which gave them a 10 out of 10. And Tennis Ball's Metal Box got a 3 out of 10. In the stinger, Yellowface destroyed Wobach's restaurant, so Yellowface will go into the Metal Box. But off screen, Yellowface also trapped Purpleface inside the Brilliant Fortress Destruction Impossible. And the new loser chamber is Team None's loser chamber, which is the TLC W2F, the tasteless, lamer coward in this weird, terrible, foolish box. Episode 8 was released on August 13, 2024. The thumbnail removes Lewis's car, adds Puffball, and replaces Pencil with Bomby and Book. Everyone goes to the clubhouse of Awesomeness on top of the Alpha Tower for Cake and Steak.
I ain't giving up. I ain't giving up. Cake and steak, Lewis.
Last episode, Freesmart didn't build a loser chamber, so they're up for elimination. As you may have noticed, Jolton and Puffball switched over because Jolton and Fiery didn't canon. Terry doesn't reveal the total number of likes, but Puffball won the prize. Puffball's prize is to rasterize. According to the web, rasterize means to convert a vector into a bitmap. Puffball's quality has worsened. The first 2 people saved are Book and Pencil, who got 1 dislike. Jolton Ruby got 2 dislikes, so now it's down to Ice Cube and Puffball. Ice Cube is bland, while Puffball is remembered for BFDIAVV. The dislike count out of nowhere reveals that Ice Cube is eliminated. Without Ice Cube, there is no Beautiful Face Devotion Institute. Battle for Juman again, Episode 8. Puffball was in the bottom 2, so Puffball Speaker Box chickened out, and they had to bring in Fiery Speaker Box as a replacement. The 8th contest is to paint the Eiffel Tower, and at the end of the contest, even though Wobach painted the most, Jolton's sunglasses put Wobach up for elimination. Episode 9 was released in Halloween of 2024, and the thumbnail contains Needle, Jolton, Pencil, and a blackened out Fiery Speaker Box. Luckily, there's no lead paint, which means the Eiffel Tower still stands.
I ain't giving up. I ain't giving up. Cake and steak, Lewis.
Last episode, Jolton's sunglasses prevented Fiery Speaker Box from seeing Wobach's paint, so they're up for elimination. The only person who had his like count reveal was Quinny, and he got 4 legs, which is still the most. Quinny's prize is to choose 1 contestant to lose their limbs. Because of Pen, Quinny chooses Book. Surprisingly, the dislikes are completely skipped. Without doing the rest of the Cake and Steak, Fiery Speaker Box starts a 9th contest, and is to not get jump scared by Fiery Speaker Box. The first 3 people safe are Pin, Nickel, and Bomby, who appeared at the 1-minute 41 mark. Quinny is safe at the 2-minute 38-second mark. Lewis appears at the 2-minute 41-second mark, which lists the remaining members of Wobach, except for Match, meaning Match is eliminated. Battle for Juman again, Episode 9.
Catch these hands!
The disappointing thing about this episode is that 90% of the Cake and Steak was skipped, so I asked Terry about the likes, and Terry reveals the rest of the likes and the total number of dislikes. At the end of the contest, Freesmart with Book and Pencil, and Wobach with Needle and Pen were the last team members that are still standing. And because of Tennis Ball, Team Nona is out for elimination. Episode 10 was released on December 1, 2024. The thumbnail removes the papers and markers and ice cream and adds fries. Episode 10 did not have a Cake and Steak intro, so I added it. Plus, I did not even notice it sorting.
I ain't giving up. I ain't giving up. Cake and steak, Lewis.
Last episode, Team Noni was the first team exterminated, so they're up for elimination. Terry does not reveal the total number of likes, but Jolton won the prize. Jolton's prize is to swap everyone's dislikes. This means we don't know who the original dislikes went to, but Jolton also got a swap token. The first contestant safe is Tennis Ball, who got 1 dislike, and Golf Ball also got 2 dislikes. Jolton got 3 dislikes, so now it's down to Fries and Puffball. Ironically, both are allies in Teapot, and they were both eliminated in the 14 phase. In another sudden reveal, Puffball is eliminated. This is probably baggage from betraying Team No Name and BFDIA and helping Sabi cheat in BFB. Battle for Juman again, Episode 10. Taste the sweetness. Ruby's Glimmer unites everyone into one single team except for Fries. With everyone united under Ruby, Ruby names her team Shining How at Times, which abbreviates to shit. Just like how in BFDIA 14, Pin said that Free Smart's name abbreviates to fart. The 10th contest is the 4th contest of BFDIA. And just like how Fries managed to win the contest in canon, Fries single-handedly took out every single member of Shit, putting them up for elimination. Since Shit has 12 members, I believe that episode 11 will be the final episode of part 2. Episode 11 was released in January 4, 2025, and the thumbnail contains Book and Coiny.
I ain't giving up. I ain't giving up. Cake and steak, Louis.
Last episode, Fries revived the contest, putting Shining How at Times up for elimination. Terry doesn't reveal the total number of likes, but we got a 6-way tie, so we need a tiebreaker. By random selection, Pencil was surprised. Pencil was Fries to remove one person's face and limbs. Pencil chooses Pin, but got her limbs back due to budget cuts. Bommy and Nickel were the only ones that got 0 dislikes. The first 4 people saved for Coiny, Needle, Gelatin, and Tennis Ball, who got 1 dislike. Pencil also got 1 dislike, and so did Spongy. Ruby got 2 dislikes, and Golf Ball got 3 dislikes, so now it's down to Book and Pin. By a surprise reveal, Pin is eliminated. It is likely her villain arc in late BFDIA that got her eliminated. Battle for Jamon again, episode 11.
Mud.
Just like in canon, Shit splits into its former teams, and Fiery Speaker Box puts Fries back with Team No Name, but gets killed by Pin. And the new host is Flower. She initially wanted a beauty contest, but the 11th contest is actually the first 2 contests of BFDI, the team deciding contest and the first contest of season 1. And at the end of both contests, Team No Name is up for elimination again. And with that, part 2 is over. See you in part 3.